Hello and welcome back to the Bad Back Gardener. Today's video is going to be a quick beginning of July tour of the raised bed garden. Give you an update on how the progress on all my plants and see how everything is growing. So we'll get started with that. Alright, so you can see the flowers blooming around the pergola there. Looking pretty good. A lot of color. Got some sunflowers coming up here in one of the pots. Birds actually planted that, so I just went with it and added some flowers in the bottom here. They're coming up real nice. We'll kind of get started to where we planted from. We got this is the snap peas and the green onions, and we've been picking a lot of the snap peas. As you can see, they're nice and big, good to eat. We've been eating a lot of them. They've been growing good. This is a different kind over here. They're coming up too. Some of these are neat and picked. They're getting pretty big pods. They're actually getting the decent sized peas inside them. Over here, my lettuce is coming up real good, and the radishes have been torn out a while ago. They went to seed, and in here, which needs watered, but I have cilantro planted now for it to come up. Tomato plants along this one are nice and big, tall tomato plants. Here's my turnips, and we've been eating them, and they're actually kind of coming to the end of the original couple rows are kind of coming to the end here. They're big, but they're kind of actually almost getting a little bit tough. I like them when they're real moist and they're easy to cut and stuff. So these ones here we're still working with. Here's some onions, and the carrots are really taking on now. Carrots are really coming on. Okay, now we're back where we started from. Over here, the pepper plants are doing pretty good. Got some peppers growing in here. There's green pepper there. I actually have some red ones in here somewhere. See if I can see the red one here. It's green. A little red one there. And there's a red one there. Here's the pole beans. Both kinds are doing really good, starting to climb up the trellis here. On both sides. This is one of the newer beds here. And we got some peppers growing there. You can see. And the one going on there. So the peppers are doing pretty good. These are cantaloupe, a couple of cantaloupes I stuck in the raised bed. And then this is the cantaloupe. I still haven't covered, more just to keep the bugs and stuff off the plants. Let me see if I can show you them here. They're doing really well. They're getting big. They're all about that size. So you might be able to even see them through the plants. This is my second crop that I planted of corn. My little section of corn come up pretty good. And then up above there is the original. So for the beginning of July, it's getting pretty close to knee high. Yeah, I got them in kind of late, so that they're doing pretty good for that. And here I have my cucumber plants. I've got them dusted right now because I had some cucumber beetles eating away at them a little bit, so I dusted them here yesterday. And then this is the other bed of cucumbers that I just planted, probably a week and a half ago. They're all coming up. As you can see, all my tomatoes are really tall. Some of them need tied back again. If you've caught my video on how I decided to stake them with the electrical conduit, that seems to be working pretty good. I just need to get some more string here and tie them back to it again. Here's another row of tomatoes. They're getting big, and there's a lot of green tomatoes in there. Let's see if I can show you that up here. You're just green tomatoes there. They're all through here. These ones again are starting to block the aisleway again. So they're gonna need to be tied back again. There's some more green tomatoes. Got some bigger ones. These are smaller tomatoes. I got some bigger green tomatoes in here too. Need to get some bark down on the in between. Still have not built my raised bed, my last raised bed here yet. I've been busy doing other stuff. There's the tomatoes. And here is the potatoes. This is the original bed of potatoes. They're kind of got so tall they're falling over. Been trying to keep them covered with the row cover just to keep the potato beetles and the other bugs from bothering them, drawing too much to the garden here. So here's some more tomatoes over here. They're tall again. Again, still looks like I need to get my string back out and get some tying done. And here is some more turnips here coming on. Some onions I just planted not too long ago. And then as you can see, these are my onions I planted. They're getting really big. They're bigger than the golf ball, between a golf ball and a soft or a tennis ball right now. Some of them actually might be the size of a tennis ball. So you can see that in there. They're getting big. And back again, this was the original bed of tomatoes that I planted. A little bumblebee working at all the blossoms here. A lot of bumblebees around, which is a good thing. They don't bother you at all. And here's the early tomatoes that I had covered up since winter time there, right at the end of winter time when I got them in. And we've been picking tomatoes. We've probably got maybe a couple dozen of tomatoes, and it looks like there's some more there to pick. There. And back to where we started from. Alright, so that was the early July tour of the raised bed garden. Everything's doing real good. I can't complain about anything. The vegetables we've been eating tomatoes and onions and lettuce and peas and turnips. Radishes are all done, but we've been getting some food out of them. The peppers are coming on. I should be getting those pretty soon. Tomatoes are going to turn the page here and really start coming on, and hopefully the other stuff comes along. I've been pretty lucky as far as watering goes. I haven't had to do a whole lot of watering myself. We've had some good rain in between some nice days, so we've been pretty lucky so far of not having to spend a whole lot of time watering. So that'll do it for this video. Catch up with me on Facebook, and if your back ain't hurting, you ain't working.